SEO, or search engine optimization, is simply a way of moving your site up the rankings in the search results. So in this course, you're going to be learning how to optimize your site to show up on the front page of Google, Bing, or Yahoo for your main keywords. But I'm going to focus most of this course on improving your ranking on Google because almost 70% of people do their searches on Google. And when you search for a keyword, you see the 10 websites that Google has determined are the most relevant sites for those keywords, right? And they do a really good job because about 90% of people click on a website in that first page of results, according to a study by Chatikas, not the banana company, of tens of millions of impressions or views. And so this is why it's really important to make an effort to get into that top 10, because if you're not, there's a good chance that you're not going to get a lot of clicks because not a lot of people go to that second page. It's also important because search is responsible for more than 50% of all traffic sent to websites, according to a study by content marketing firm BrightEdge. Now, a lot of people think that you have to pay to get onto that first page, and it is true that you can pay to improve the spot where your website shows up, your ranking that is, but you can also do a lot of other things that get your site into the first 10 results without paying anything at all, and that's where this course comes in. So Google has this program or algorithm that determines what websites show up when somebody does a search for something. And nobody except a small group who work at Google know all of the factors that go into it, but we do have something that can give us a close approximation of them. Now, in the screenshot here, we have the results of an October 2015 study by Searchmetrics of 10,000 keywords over the course of a year. And they track more than 20 billion social media signals, likes, shares, pins, more than 5 billion links, and hundreds of thousands of on-page or what we might call website factors. Now, it's not the exact Google algorithm, but it is the largest and most accurate study ever conducted regarding the ranking factors that go into it. So you see 5 different colors on the bars, but I'm going to group them into 4 categories: social media, links, content, and website factors. And I'm going to kind of weave the 5th element, the bars you see in red, into the other categories because many of these things are essentially a result of doing all of the other things well. And so you see social media in purple, and this is essentially how many Google Plus ones you get, so you definitely want to have a Google Plus account, how many Facebook shares, Facebook likes, and Facebook comments you get, how many Pinterest repins, and how many tweets you get for your articles, your website, your content. And these are, as of late 2015, and certainly this year, the category with the highest correlation to a higher rank. And if you've taken my social media marketing course, you'll be familiar with many of these strategies. Now, your ranking also depends on links, as you can see in blue, and this is based on the quality and number of other sites linking to you. So without you even knowing, somebody might include your site as a resource on their website or link to your business or an article you wrote in one of their posts. But you can also go out and create several link opportunities yourself, and I'm going to walk you through several creative ways of doing that. Now, whether or where your site shows up also depends on content and keywords, because naturally if somebody's doing a search for a certain word or words, you're going to need to have those words somewhere on your website, in a post, on the home page, in a photo, etc. And so I'm going to take you through some very simple ways of brainstorming for and finding keywords using a number of different programs, how to create content for those keywords, and how to lead people from your informational posts to your purchase pages. I'm also going to cover what I like to call website analysis, and this has to do with how fast your site loads, how to increase the amount of time people spend on your site, the elements of an optimized post, how to make your site mobile friendly, and a number of other really important things that I'm going to make very easy to understand. Now, relative to the other categories, website analysis or these on-page factors have a smaller correlation with a higher rank, but they're a prerequisite for even being considered for the top 10 results of a Google search. I'm basically going to take you through every single factor from the Searchmetrics study, more or less the top 40 factors that go into a high ranking, the other factors that Google has revealed over the years, and what's going to be important this year based on the things Google has told people to focus on in 2016. Now, as you might have read in the description, I'll be providing strategies for a WordPress site as well as alternatives you can use for any other content management system or HTML site. These alternatives are going to be particularly important in the section on website or on-page factors, which, not coincidentally, is the first section of the course. So go ahead and click on the next video and let's see some things you can do to immediately improve your position in the search results.